Hello, everyone. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Can you please type 1? Is my audio okay? Yan. All right. Okay. Let me just share my screen. Can I share my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I hope it's clear. All right. Okay. So I hope you can see my screen, guys. Let me know in the chat box. Just type 2 if you can see my screen clearly. All right. Okay. That's great. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. All right. So good morning, everyone. I'm happy to see you again after such a long time of training you about skincare. And I'm excited to share with you again about our products and how these products help me and help our team. And I hope it could help you too. All right. So let me just introduce myself, my skincare story. So this was my skincare story. You would see on the left that this is what my skin was before I met Forever Living Products. All right. So the reason why it was like this because I was really constipated since 12 years old. Would you believe that I only go to the toilet and flush out all those toxins every 3 days? That's how bad my digestion was, right? And I don't take close-up pictures usually, but when I joined Forever, that's the time that I had to document my skin because that was one of the first reasons that's why I use Forever Living products. Now, my problem was multiple infected pimples. You would see that on my forehead, and I have those marks under my nose. So those were the areas that I usually had pimples, and I really had dry and rough skin. All right. If you touch my face, it's really rough. It's full of white heads and black heads. And when I joined Forever and I started attending the trainings and I found out about the products, I found out that this was a reason because of my constipation and because I was highly stressed in my job. So because of the demands of my workplace, deadlines, I was also eating everything. In Dubai, in the Middle East, what accessible food there is oily foods, normally Indian foods, Arabic food. So more on the rice section, more on sugar, more on sweets, and really oily and spicy foods. That's my go-to every day because I was really busy with work. And I would say at that time that I have no knowledge and consciousness about skincare. Really, I thought I was skin conscious, but I really did not know anything about skincare. I did not know how to take care of my skin. So I only relied on print ads, television ads years back in before 2014. And whatever I see on the billboards along the road, I would buy that. So if they promise that it's anti-aging, it would remove my pimples, I'll immediately buy that from the pharmacy or from the grocery. So whatever the price is, I was that desperate. And what I did not know is that whatever our skin is from the outside, there's always an underlying problem, or we could actually find a long-term solution. And that's what I will teach you later. So here on the right, you would see the huge difference, right? So here, my only makeup are my eyebrows and my eyes, but the rest, it's no makeup look. So you would see that I already lost my marks. It looks a bit of hydrated, and I look and feel confident already. So let me just show you again more of my picture. So here, this is how bad my skin was really. And this is me, all right, after using the Forever Living Products skincare. All right, so that's my background. So I hope this picture would inspire you to listen tonight and find out how to take care of your skin, especially right now that we are in a season of pandemic. So I suppose most of you are staying at home or probably working at home, and you would have more time now to take care of yourself, right? So I would be sharing with you some tips about that. Okay, so let's begin. So our skin is actually the body's largest organ. You would know that because it's from face to our feet. It's typically an organ. So it's our defense. It's our first defense. And if you see heroes in Marvel movies or in whatever heroic movies that you see, like here, Iron Man, you would see that he would wear um, a costume, right? To protect himself from the villain. So in the same way, we cannot wear this. We cannot wear Wonder Woman or Iron Man costumes just to protect our skin or just to protect ourselves from pollution, from the wind, from the dirty air. So our defense or our costume per se is our skin. That's why we have to always make sure that our skin is at its best. But unfortunately, most of us and most of the people that we meet, they don't know actually how to take care of their skin, their defense. So tonight, we will teach you on how to take care of that. Now, according to researches and news right now, apparently, since the COVID hit the world today, there has been a decline on cosmetics. Cosmetics meaning makeups like lipsticks, anything, color cosmetics that you put on your face. And right now, because people now are at home, most of the people right now are into, and one of the most Google search words right now are DIY beauty skincare. So that means it's a do-it-your-own beauty skincare. Something that you can do and use from home, all right? So it ranges from your cleansers, your moisturizers, your mask, anything that you can just easily put on your face at home, all right? That's why our product in Forever Living is actually in the perfect market, even though it's pandemic. That's why we have to also make use of that business-wise. All right. Now, what are the common causes of skin problems? Like what I told you earlier about my story, I had a lot of skin problems, and there were underlying problems for that. So number one is genetics. All right. So normally it's your blood composition, it's your history. So that also plays an important role. Number two is too much sun exposure without protection. This is one of the most common factor that causes aging, wrinkles, dryness, discoloration. All right. So, and even skin cancer if you don't really take care of your skin. If you're the type who always go to the beach and is exposed under the sun, right? Number three is diet, nutrition, the food that we eat. So are you like me who eats a lot of fast food? Before, I remember before 2014, I used to eat a lot of fast food. So because I was really busy with my work and juggling my responsibilities, I go for the quick, fast food that I can take away. All right. So if you're eating a lot of oily foods, yung mantika, ayan, If you eat a lot of sugar, yung mga matatamis, so these are inflammatory type of foods. So you're most likely to get redness, pimples, or acne. All right. Now, there should always be a balance with our diet. So as much as possible, we should eat more of unprocessed foods. These are the foods that are less, they go less procedures. Like for example, vegetables that are actually taken from the farm, straight from the farm, you can eat that. And fruits, fresh fruits, all right? So normally we drink like fresh fruit juices from the grocery, but then when they claim that it's a fresh fruit juice, check the ingredients first because sometimes it's just marketing. All right, so you have to look at the ingredients. Is it more of a sugar? If the first ingredient is sugar, then you would know that there's more sugar than the actual fresh fruit, right? So we have to avoid these. Now, what else? In the Philippines, we love canned goods, canned foods, mga corned beef, tuna, whatever, right? Especially if you're really busy and you want something that is easy to prepare, or probably we're trying to make ends meet. But you have to remember that these are processed foods, highly preserved foods, all right? So they put a lot of chemicals in those foods to keep it on the shelf for a long time. So just imagine you're eating those chemicals as well. So that also affects your skin, all right? And of course, water. You have to always be hydrated. I remember when my skin was so bad, I'm really not a water drinker. So I think I would drink, because I was really busy, I would drink probably 2 glasses in a day. Would you believe that? Would you believe that I'm able to survive with 2 glasses in a day? That's so bad. So ideally, we should drink at least 2 liters of water every day. The more hydrated we are from the inside, the more we are hydrated from the outside. It will really flush your skin. All right. Number 4, this is for the ladies, cosmetics, makeups. So it's really, really exciting to look at Shopee, Lazada, or Google. A lot of cosmetics are being released right now, different shades of lipstick and all those. And what happens is that we get too excited because it's always new, there's a new shade, but then you have to check first the ingredients, right? So my tip for you is look for non-comedogenic type of makeups. So these are less harsh on your skin. And look for, of course, cruel-free type of products, mild dermatologically tested type of products. So those are highly recommended for the ladies. So we don't want those chemicals or lead going to our faces. All right, especially if you're gonna go to work or if you have a training the whole day, you're gonna wear it for at least an hour. You would want the right type of cosmetics on your face. Okay, and of course you have to wash your face after that. And number 5 is one of the most common causes are medicines. So usually if you are going to the doctor most of the time, and doctors would love to, of course, help you with your condition, they would recommend a lot of medicines. And one of those probably are antibiotics. So most of the antibiotics in the drugstore are synthetic. And what happens is it actually destroys your gut or yung bituka natin, our colon. Now, if our gut is destroyed or it's not healthy, it affects our skin appearance, all right? So those are the common causes of skin problems, all right? Now, apart from the products, how are we gonna take care of our skin? Okay, so taking care of our skin is not necessarily being maarte or being too vain or conscious. Don't think about that. And taking care of our skin is not only for ladies, it's also for men. All right? Do you agree? Can you type 1? Is it also for men's skincare? Can you please type 1 in the chat box? Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, you type 4 ones. So, all right. So, yes. So, this is for everybody, for every family member, whether they're female or male. All right. Now, how do we take care? Number 1, of course, is again nutrition. Like what I advised earlier, we must eat unprocessed foods. The more vegetables we eat, because they're rich in vitamins and minerals, they're not yet corrupted when you cook it. They're not also processed yet. So the vitamins and minerals are still with the vegetables and the fruits. Eat it as fresh as it should be. And drink water and have a balanced diet too. Now, number 3, so number 1 is diet and nutrition. Number 2 is water. Number 3 is exercise. So right now we're at home and it's the best time to do our workout. So we don't have, the good news is that we don't have to subscribe to gym and to go there every day. So number 1, to protect ourselves. And number 2, because there are a lot of workout videos already. So in YouTube, you just need to search it. And the great thing is that we also have workout videos in Forever under C9 and F15. You can just simply follow that. Actually, my husband and I, we just follow those workout videos because those really help us in keeping ourselves motivated and in the program. So we just spend at least 20 minutes every day doing your exercise. All right. Now, once you exercise, what happens is that you promote oxygenation on your whole body. And if you notice, after you exercise, after that, you look at the mirror and then you see that you're all pinkish, a bit reddish, and you feel that you're very young. So that's the oxygen that is flowing on your body. So really, exercise is really, really key to maintaining a healthy skin. And number 4 is hygiene. So of course, apart from the pandemic, we should keep a very good hygiene. All right. So part of this hygiene is, of course, always taking a bath because we are exposed to dirt, dust, probably virus that we couldn't see, and what else? Other factors outside that we could not see and comes to our skin. So we need to have a good hygiene. So that is washing your hands every time, shampooing your hair as much as possible. So for some people, they believe that shampooing their hair every day is not good. But of course, with our products, you can do the shampooing every day. It's gentle on the hair, right? So again, choosing the right shampoo is also key because most of the people who develop pimples or acne or skin irritation is here on the hairline, right? So because of the temperature and the type of shampoo that you select, probably they have sulfate or any chemicals on that. It promotes skin irritation. So you must use aloe jojoba shampoo, which is again in Forever. Next, number 5 is nutrition or supplements. So even if you eat the right food, even if you grow your own vegetables or fruits on your backyard, I think a lot of some here are plantitos or plantitas. Who in this room are plantitos and plantitas? Can you just type here number 3? Those who grow their own food in their backyard or takes care of plants. All right. So marami. Yes, there's a lot of plantitos and plantitas. Yes, that's very timely right now. All right. So even if you grow your own vegetables and fruits, you still need to take food supplements because not all the vitamins and minerals we can get from our food. And there are also vitamins and minerals that our body does not produce. So as we age, as we grow older, we deplete or we produce less or nothing of these vitamins. So we need food supplements, external food supplements to give us those vitamins and minerals. Now, number 6 is sunscreen. Who in this room puts sunscreen every day? Can you please type 4? Very good. All right, so I see a few. All right, so that's common. Not everybody really knows that we need to put sunscreen. So I think you would agree that most of the people who don't use, very good. All right, so there are a lot of people applying sunscreen. All right, so I think some of the people who are familiar with the sunscreen, some of them will only apply it when you go to the beach or when you go for sunbathing. But we have to apply sunscreen or a product or a lotion with the sun protection every day, whatever time of the day we're going to go out. All right, so that's very important. And you need to even put sun protection on your face, even if you're just inside the house. Because whenever you're in front of the laptop or when you're in front of your cell phone, you get your skin irritated because of the radiation. So you have to have protection on that. All right. And number 7 is skincare. All right. So skincare, these are the lotions, these are the creams that we apply on our body every day. So we must have that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, next slide. So now that you know the trend of skincare and you already know the causes and how to take care of our skin, now I will introduce you to aloe vera, which is the basic product or the basic ingredient in Forever Living products, right? So, yeah, that's good, Maria Socorro. Okay, so did you know that aloe vera is not actually new in the world? Even before we were born, ancient Egyptians, they used this as a beauty regime. Famous queens like Cleopatra and Nefertiti, they use this as their own beauty regime. All right, that's why a lot of people say that they're very beautiful and that they're very youthful because they apply aloe vera on their body from face down. Okay, now Alexander the Great also used aloe vera when he persuaded to conquer an island which is located in Africa, which is known as the center of aloe vera cultivation. Imagine that. They were actually looking for aloe vera and they wanted to own that island because it's the center of aloe vera plantation. Now, why? Because back in the days, years ago, they used aloe vera as a treatment for their wounded soldiers. So whenever they go to war or they conquer a land, when their soldiers get wounds or they get hit, they use the aloe vera as a natural wound healer. That's why aloe vera is really known for that effect. And did you know that even Hindus, they believe that aloe vera is the silent healer because they grew it in the Garden of Eden. That's what they believe it is. That's why it's very, very known among Hindus. And also ancient Chinese doctors and physicians, they treat aloe vera as a harmonic remedy. And they believe that it has a lot of therapeutic properties for men and those people at that time. And also a famous Greek physician in the 1st century, Dioscorides. At that time, they use aloe vera as a treatment for boils. Ano ba Tagalog ng boils? I'm not sure what's the Tagalog of boils, but boils and hemorrhoids, yan. So, healing the foreskin, the actual skin, pigsa. Thank you, Power Sheila, yan. So, boils, hemorrhoids, healing the foreskin, and they help soothe dry and itchy skin as well. And they also, again, stop bleeding in wounds. So, imagine these Greek physicians in the 1st century, they already know how powerful aloe vera is. So these are actual testimonies that it's a powerful product. And in the Central and South America, and even in the Caribbean, it's used as a topical treatment and a potent healer for sunburn. All right. So that's the history of aloe vera. Okay. Now that you know that aloe vera is a really popular product, the question is, if there is aloe vera right now, if we can plant it in our backyard, if you can see it in the internet, all over the internet, in the pharmacies and in the grocery, why would you choose Forever Living aloe vera? So let me just show you how Forever Living products process or prepare aloe vera plant to the product and to the consumers. So let me play this video.
Since 1978, Forever Living Products has been dedicated to nature's best sources for health and beauty and sharing them with the world. But it's not just 4 decades of experience that drive our business. It's a passion for helping others look better and feel better, combined with the pride that comes from doing things a little differently. We own our own plantations, manufacturing facilities, research and development, quality control laboratories, and even our own distribution channels. Owning this process every step of the way allows us to control costs, ensure our high-quality standards are upheld, and deliver the products our customers love even faster. It all starts at our aloe plantations in Texas and the Dominican Republic. This is where we grow and cultivate over 50 million aloe plants. Each plant is nurtured until the aloe is at the peak of leaf thickness and nutrient content. We carefully harvest the lower leaves by hand, letting the inner leaves grow. This hands-on process ensures that no part of the aloe is damaged and allows each plant to continue to produce nutrient-rich leaves for up to 5 years. After harvest, each aloe leaf is thoroughly cleaned and inspected before it is hand-filleted to completely remove the rind while keeping the inner leaf aloe vera gel intact. A multi-step quality check assures that only the purest aloe is used in our products. Next, the bulk aloe vera gel goes through a proprietary process to seal in freshness and prepare it for transportation to our manufacturing facilities. That's where it will be combined with other natural and scientifically advanced ingredients to make the products our customers love. Aloe Vera of America in Dallas, Texas is a key step in Forever's manufacturing process. This state-of-the-art facility boasts several ISO certifications and is constantly evaluated and upgraded to stay in the forefront of technology. Quality is a key part of our entire plant-to-product process. Over 1.4 million quality tests are performed at Aloe Vera of America alone. In addition, every product is hand-inspected at multiple points in the packaging process to ensure each one meets our high standards and exceeds expectations. Forever Nutraceutical in Phoenix, Arizona uses pharmaceutical-grade manufacturing equipment and technology. With millions continually invested in new equipment and an ISO certification typically reserved for third-party labs, Forever Nutraceutical stays on the cutting edge of the supplement industry. Every day, up to 333 different types of quality tests are performed at Forever Nutraceutical. We analyze all raw ingredients before production and test every product before and after manufacturing for vitamin content and purity. In total, 1.5 million quality inspections are performed each year. Once Forever's products are manufactured, they are ready to be distributed all over the world. Forever Direct, located in the Netherlands, is the distribution hub for many of the 160 countries where Forever does business. Quality is a central focus of everything we do at Forever Direct and is accomplished using the latest technology and careful inspections by our passionate team. Several quality checks are completed through the packing process and before each order is shipped. This ensures that our customers receive the right products, packaged the right way to reach your address in perfect condition. Every step we take is driven by our commitment to make sure you and your family have everything you need to look and feel your very best. Just like the best of science and nature in our products, we combine technology with a quality you can only get from personal touch, all the way through our product development and manufacturing process. You get the best out of our products because we put the very best in every step of the way. From plant to product to you.
All right. So I hope you're able to watch that video from beginning to the end. So that is basically a trip for you from the plantation up to the finished product. So you would see that really Forever puts in a lot of effort and importance in quality so that they could give you, the consumers, and us the best products. All right. So you might wonder, there are a lot of aloe vera outside. So there are actually 400 types of aloe vera species, and one of the most potent aloe vera, meaning the one that is most therapeutic or helpful for the skin, is the Aloe barbadensis Miller species. All right, so that's the one that we actually have a plantation in Africa and in Texas. And what we do is Forever don't want to compromise the quality. So what Forever did is they actually have the plantation, they take care of the manufacturing, the research and development, those quality tests every year to ensure that before they release the products in the market, we have the best of the best. All right. Now, we also have a patented stabilization process. We don't actually have any competitor in the market because we are the only aloe vera company who has this patented stabilization process. It's the process wherein Forever takes the inner leaf gel, this one, which we use in our products, and keep it fresh as if you're actually applying or drinking a fresh aloe vera gel. All right, so we are the ones who have that in the market. And we have seals of approval to prove the quality and the good manufacturing practice of our product. So we are actually certified by the Aloe Science Council. We are the first aloe vera company to have this seal. We also don't test it on animals. We directly test our products to humans, so we are cruelty-free. We are also approved in the Muslim market because most of our products are halal certified. We also have a kosher rating or the Islamic Society seal for Islam. And most of our products, you would see that they are labeled as gluten-free, vegan-friendly, and vegetarian-friendly. All right, so it's very, very flexible for people. All right. Now, let's proceed to the actual skincare. Okay, the question is, if we're going to take care of our skin, when is the right age to introduce skincare? So let me just share with you some information. You know, we should actually start at the age of 10 years old. Now, if you have children at this age, this is a very good age to introduce them to skincare. You have to remember that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The earlier you introduce your children to skincare, the better they will have the earlier they will have a better skin as they grow older. All right, so at this age, what you just need to do is to create awareness about hygiene, proper hygiene, and you can slowly introduce a gentle cleanser for their face. All right, so start introducing it to them. Now, probably if you have children at this age, they're not yet, some of them might not yet be open to that, but because of the age right now, because of the social media, most of the children right now would know and would be exposed to skincare. So they might be open, all right, to start using gentle cleansers for their face. So from 10 years old, they would start to develop a routine, all right? Now, as they grow older and they reach the age of 12 to 14 years old, usually this is the peak of the puberty stage. All right, so teens would start to have hormonal changes. They would notice their skin is becoming oily. They would develop pimples or acne. All right, so there are a lot of changes on their skin. So this is the age we're in. There must be a skincare practice, all right, for your children. So what are the signs of acne that you may see? There might be blackheads or whiteheads on nose or on the chin or on the forehead, right? Now, usually it would cause them to somehow have low confidence, or they might be a bit of irritated. That's why at this age, you can start to introduce to them a simple routine such as cleansing, exfoliating, toning, and moisturizing, which includes the acne management if they have acne or pimples, all right? So what can you recommend to your children if you have teenagers at this age? You can recommend them mild cleansing ingredients that are acne fighting, specifically for acne. And for acne management, you can recommend cleansers, toners, scrubs, exfoliators, and moisturizers. All right. Okay. Next age group are the 20 years old and above. Okay, so at the age of 20, what happens is that we start to actually decrease production of collagen. If you know collagen, collagen is um, one of the proteins that we have in our skin that keeps our skin young. So if you have a lot of collagen, your skin is softer, you look youthful or you look bata, mas bata, and you would not find so much wrinkles or fine lines or these crow's feet over here. All right. But unfortunately, as we age, if you are starting at 20 years old and above, we lose a lot of collagen and we don't produce as much as we used to produce before. All right. So that's why when you reach this age, or if you know people at this age, you can start recommending them anti-aging skincare. Yes, yung mga pampabata. And sunscreen is really a must, and gentle facial wash and exfoliating. Again, you can go through the cleanse, exfoliate, tone, and moisturization. All right. So now we know which age group we are. All right. So probably most of the people here are at 20s. So marami pa naman mga bata dito, di ba? So there are a lot of people here who are within this age group. So this is how we should take care of our skin. Okay. So what are the products that we can use when taking care of our skin? So dun muna tayo sa part 1, which is internal. Again, even if we use the best products externally or on our face or and on our body, short term lang po yun. It's a quick fix. But what we really need to solve and to take care of is our internal nutrition. Okay, so the first product that we need to take is our Forever Aloe Vera Gel. And this yellow bottle is very popular because it actually contains at least 99.7 pure inner leaf gel. that aloe gel that you saw earlier in the plantation, that goes into this bottle. And this is a drinking gel. All right. So mind you, you have to drink this every day. Now, what's good about this is that because it goes through a certain process, quality testing, you would know that it's safe to drink. It's actually drinkable already. So some of the people that I meet, what they do is they just get an aloe vera from their backyard and then they just blend it and drink it straight away. So that's quite dangerous because not all aloe vera species are safe to drink. But the one that we actually plant and we use in forever, it's safe for us to drink every day. Okay, so what does it do to our body? Because it's really pure and it does not have any added preservatives, it helps cleanse our colon or yung ating bituka or our gut. All right, so you have to remember that our gut or our colon dictates our skin's health. Whatever goes in the gut or in our colon, it will manifest on our skin. All right, so if you were here earlier, I told you that I was constipated since 12 years old. And I only go to the toilet to flush out and do my number 2 every 3 days. That's why my skin was so bad. So just imagine that I have all those garbage in my body, in my colon. And that's why my tummy was very big, not because of the fats that I store, but all those garbage that I cannot flush out because I only flush it every 3 days. So aloe vera gel, what it does is it's like a janitor or it's a detergent inside the body. When you drink it, it cleans up to the innermost cellular level, up to our joints, up to our bones. That's how effective it is. And only aloe vera has that property. All right. Now, usually if you're going to drink this at least, if you're a first timer, drink this at least for 21 days every day without stop. Drink it 6 ounces before meals, at least twice in a day, and you would see the difference. So this is one of the first products that I tried when I started to take care of my skin. And in 21 days, I already saw the difference. Grabe. Talagang my skin cleared up and my digestion was really regular. I go to the toilet every day, 2 to 3 times in a day, as often as I eat. And I feel light. So naging maliwanag yung face ko. All right, so in this room, if you see these people or your uplines who are already aloe gel drinkers, you would see that their skin are very beautiful, diba? Kaya maraming guwapo at maganda sa forever. All right? Okay. Now, what it also does is when our colon or our gut is clean, whenever we eat foods like fruits, vegetables, or we take even supplements, yung mga vitamins natin, we are able to absorb those vitamins and minerals 100%. Okay? Because our gut is very clean. So it's open for absorption. So what happens is if your colon is so dirty, whatever you eat, even if you exercise, whatever supplements you drink, you will only flush that out. You will not absorb those. Probably you will only absorb 50%. All right, so sayang ang pera mo, you're only wasting your money. That's why the first step is to get your aloe vera gel. At least 4 bottles po if you are a first timer. But for us, since this has been part of a routine, I recommend you that always put at least a bottle in your fridge. Dapat hindi ka maubusan. You should never run out of aloe vera gel. All right, so that's really a good product. Now, number 2 supplement is RG+. So you would see in this pouch that there are small sachets. There are 30 packets or sachets, all right, in powder form. And this product is actually mixed with water, right? So you can mix it with at least 240 ml of water. So if you have, let's say, I'm not sure if you have this, you can fill up at least 3/4 of this water with 1 packet. And this is recommended every day. Now, what does it do to our skin? So RG Plus is the brand name of Forever, but the content inside is L-arginine. So L-arginine, it is converted into nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator. So ano yung vasodilator? So in layman's term, kumbaga sa ugat natin, if this is our vein, it relaxes the vein so that all the blood that goes in can pass freely, yun, without obstruction. Now, what happens is when the blood, which carries oxygen sa buong katawan natin, is able to flow freely, it delivers oxygen in all parts of our body, right? So it's just like exercise. Di ba ang exercise when you, after running, you get pumped up because of the oxygenation, and then after that, you feel youthful, parang ang fresh ng feeling mo. So in the same way with this arginine, it promotes at least 2 to 3 times of better oxygenation in your whole body. All right, so that's why it's really a must to be part of your nutrition every day. And apart from that, it contains a lot of vitamins like vitamin C, D3, K2, B6, B12. B12 is very important, especially if you are vegetarian or vegan. So this has B12, which is good for you. This is a plant-based B12. It also has folic acid, pomegranate, berries, red wine, cherry extracts, all powerful antioxidants. All right, so just imagine, no, it's a very compact product. So it's really good for our body. And in terms of healing, it's really good in wound repair, healing skin abrasions, and even burns. That's why it keeps your skin really into shape. And because of the vitamin C, it also contributes to normal collagen formation. Again, nabanggit uli yung collagen. So collagen makes your skin youthful, soft, and supple. All right, and of course, the berries as antioxidants. Okay, so apart from the aloe, include this RG. So I think most of the FBOs here, they mix RG, 1 packet, with their aloe vera gel in the morning. Okay, so that's a good combination para masarap siya. It's really nice. The taste is more of a berry taste, so it's really powerful. We don't run out of RG talaga sa bahay. So I highly recommend that you drink this. Okay, number 3 product is Forever Lycium Plus. Okay, so Forever Lycium Plus, yung mga mahilig magpaputi, ayan, so usually the trend before, I think, was glutathione, yung mga pampaputi for whitening, getting a better complexion. Ito yung panlaban natin, okay? But of course, we cannot claim that it gives that glutathione effect because this is not synthetic. This is actually natural, right? So let me just explain how it's good for the skin. So Forever Lycium Plus, it contains a lycium extract. So this lycium is actually a plant, and it boosts collagen ulit. So it boosts the collagen in our body. And somehow it acts as helping your skin be protected under the sun. I'm not saying it's 100% sunscreen, but it has that effect too. And because it boosts the collagen and it protects your skin somehow from the sun, it helps you have that anti-aging effect. Okay, pampabata. Yan. So these are for the 20 years old and above. Right. Now, the next ingredient inside this bottle is the licorice extract. So licorice is also from the plant, and it helps enhance yung complexion natin. That's why they say that this is also good for enhancing yung ating complexion. So normally you'll have a brighter skin. All right. So we have a downline who used this back in Dubai. She's so into glutathione and pampaputi, but then eventually she found out that we have a natural way. So we recommended Lycium Plus, and she really loved it because I think in 1 to 3 months, she already saw the effect on her skin. Her skin became clear, feeling niya she's even whiter. All right, so that's just a testimony about this product. And it also stimulates yung production and regeneration also of collagen again and elastin. So elastin makes our skin bounce. All right, so how would you know if your skin is healthy? If it bounces back. So what you do is, let me just show you. So if you have this arm, try to press it. If it goes back easily, that means your skin is hydrated and bouncy. Pag medyo matagal, that means you're not hydrated, so not that healthy skin. Okay, so that's just a basic test. All right. Now, this licorice would help that keeping your skin elastic and bouncy. And it also acts as a powerful antioxidant. So, apart from that, meron din siyang good effects sa ating liver and kidneys. So again, if our liver and kidneys are healthy, we have proper body processes and it helps our skin to look better. All right. Okay, Hafiza, take your arm and press here and let your skin, check if your skin will bounce back easily. For people with dry skin or unhealthy skin, it takes a long time. So it should bounce in a second. Okay, so I hope you got that. Okay, right. Now, how do you take this supplement? You just need to take at least 1 tablet 3 times a day after meals. Okay, right. You're welcome. All right. So next product is our absorbency. Okay, so our absorbency is not only for COVID, but it also helps your skin glow. Now, why? Because the vitamin C helps with a healthy immune function. If your immune function or if your immunity is really 100%, you really look good from the outside. And vitamin C helps support healthy skin and nails as well. All right, so it also has antioxidant properties that protects our body from stress. So for example, if you always sleep late or if you're highly stressed at your work, you don't eat proper food, so your body can really get stressed so much and you lose vitamin C from your body whenever you're stressed. So you must take this as your daily supplement. All right. Now, it also again supports formation of intercellular collagen. All right. So I believe when women usually, I remember back in Dubai, when women usually go for Botox, yung facelifting, a clinical facelift, what they always recommend is to maintain those Botox. They recommend vitamin C. All right, because it promotes the collagen production. That's why vitamin C is actually a natural collagen stimulation siya. So maganda siya. And it's also necessary to maintain healthy connective tissues. So if you have healthy tissues in your body, makikita mo rin niya yung skin mo, ano siya, glowing siya. Ayan. So what you just need to do is chew this, at least 1 tablet, after meals 3 times a day. But I believe with the situation right now because of the COVID, you can take more. All right? So this is really good. Okay, so our next and last nutritional product for the skin is the Forever Royal Jelly. So I really love this because it tastes so good. I usually chew this as a candy, although it's recommended as sublingual under your tongue. But it's really good because when I found out that most of celebrities, they drink royal jelly to keep their skin glowing and youthful, I immediately took this. And it's really, really good. So I've tested this for years already, since 2014. So royal jelly actually comes from a natural source. It comes from honeybees. They feed their queen bee with this one, with the royal jelly. And according to researches, the queen bee queen bee's longevity, it lives for a very long time, it's because of the royal jelly. Kaya maganda siyang anti-aging. It's good as anti-aging. And our royal jelly, we don't just take this from anywhere. Again, Forever Living put the best in our products. So we gather royal jelly from dry, remote, high desert regions, yung unpolluted areas, where pristine conditions provide the ideal environment. Again, premium na royal jelly po yung meron tayo sa Forever Living. And it's known as a natural fountain of youth. O, di ba? Pampabata talaga siya. It's also good for hormones. Again, if especially for women, if you have hormonal problems, it affects your skin. So if you fix your hormonal imbalances, it would help you have a better skin too. So this is also good for that. Again, it boosts collagen production, and it's a very good anti-aging supplement. And it also has anti-inflammatory effects. So normally, if you develop acne or pimples or pamamaga or redness, those are causes of inflammation. So royal jelly has anti-inflammatory effects. So that's really a good supplement to help with that. Now, how do you take this? You just take this sublingual under your tongue, 1 tablet twice a day. So it's actually best absorbed under your tongue. All right. So usually I have this in my bag. I use it as a candy whenever I go out because it's also good for stress. So for example, if you're waiting in a very long line, yan, medyo nakaka-stress. If you're exposed to pollution, high temperature outside, especially in the Philippines right now, it's summertime. It's a good thing to chew just to protect you from oxidative stress. Okay? All right. All right. So I hope you're learning. That's a lot of information. I will now go to the skin, external. All right. So are you learning, everybody? Can you please type 5? Just want to make sure you're not sleeping. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now let's move on to the external skincare, yung mga ina-apply natin sa ating face at sa ating katawan. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. Now, I learned this when one of the skin specialists from Sweden came to Dubai, and I was really surprised and so proud of her Forever Living skincare products. Why? So let me explain to you. Now, those X brand, yung mga products na you would see in the pharmacy, in the internet, not Forever Living products. What happens is that even if they try to promote that their products are really good and it's natural, because they don't have the science of the aloe vera and they don't have this research and development, what happens pala is when you take those products, the X brand, for example, a lotion or a moisturizer, it only reaches the outer surface of your skin, which is what we call the epidermis. All right? That's why, if you notice, a lot of people who don't know Forever, what they do is they buy X brand, and then they keep on changing probably every 3 to 6 months. And then they feel that they're becoming dependent and there's not so much change in their skin, simply because the product only reaches the outer surface of the skin. All right. And what happens is, even if they wash it out, because these are highly chemical products, there are residues or yung mga natitira remains here on the epidermis. And sometimes that could be the cause of pimples, dryness, roughness. All right. Now, once you are introduced to Forever Living products, I have customers and clients, once we introduce them to Forever and they've used a lot of X brand, what happens is, because Forever not only penetrates from the outer surface of the skin, but also goes inside up to the subcutaneous, which is actually the inner part of our skin. And that's most important. What it does is over time, if you use it, let's say in 1 to 3 months, you would see a very significant effect on your skin. And clients would just be in love with the product and they never look back to any other skincare because that's what Forever does. Now, usually on the first time, if it's a first timer for your client or for you, you would notice that you'll probably develop some pimples, some of the pimples, and your skin might react for a while. All right. So just let it be, because if you're using Forever Living products, it's trying to take the residues out of your skin. It's trying to clean from inside and out. So just be patient with your skincare and wait at least 30 days to see the maximum benefits of our skincare product. All right. So that's how our skincare works. I hope you learn from that as well. Okay. Now, common question that I encounter is, if I'm using a Forever moisturizer, can I use an X brand cleanser? I would say no, because again, that X brand would only reach up to here, and then Forever would reach deep down. So it's better to recommend Forever Living all the way from the cleanser to the moisturizer. All right. Okay. So now let me take you through the different types of body skincare that you can use every day. Okay. So number one is our aloe hand soap. So especially right now that it's pandemic, we must keep this in our bathroom. Never ever miss this in your bathroom. Now, because it has an aloe vera gel inside, it's very safe and mild on the hands. If you notice, when you go to the malls or if you go to a place wherein they don't use a Forever aloe hand soap, not because I'm being biased, but you would feel that after washing your hands, it becomes dry, right? Uh, Probably some of you would agree. It's very dry. Now, but here with the aloe hand soap, it's very mild and soft on the hands. So it does the effect of cleansing your hands, but at the same time, it's keeping your natural moisture on your hands. That's very important. Now, that's because it has not only aloe vera, but it has a cucumber extract and a mild chamomile scent that soothes your skin. It also has lemon peel oil, which is conditioning your skin. It also has olive oil, which has a moisturizing and softening formula. So kaya talagang your hands will be very soft and supple. All right, so maganda siya pang holding hands if you are a couple, no? If you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife. All right, now this is also recommended for your kids, especially yung mga anak natin na, of course, you don't want harsh chemicals on their hands. So this must be in your bathroom all the time. All right, so it's not harsh for them. Now, it's also matipid. It's economical because it's this huge. It's 473 ml, and a small pump goes a long way. All right, so you can use a little, pero it's really good na. It's very effective already. So matipid po siya. All right, so that's our aloe hand soap. Okay, now next is, once you wash your hands, of course, you can start applying your lotion. Don't forget your moisturizing lotion. So our moisturizing lotion is very popular because it's a best lotion for early prevention of aging. It has an anti-aging formula. Okay, bakit? Kasi apart from the aloe vera, it has collagen and elastin as well. So remember, collagen, it's for softer, youthful skin. And elastin naman, it gives the bounce of your skin, yung pagiging elastic po niya. Okay? Now, I found out that there are a lot of people who don't use any lotion, surprisingly. But now that you know in this training, you must keep an aloe moisturizing lotion with you. Even keep it in your bag. Because especially if you're outside, you're always putting hand sanitizer, it will somehow dry your skin. So after putting hand sanitizer, apply your moisturizing lotion. Ayan. So it restores dry, chapped, wind-blown skin. It also provides smooth and supple skin. And then it's also very rich, makapal po siya, but don't worry na it will be sticky because it's easily absorbed in the skin. So in the Philippines, it's very humid, it's hot, especially in the afternoon, but you don't have to worry because even if you apply it, it's easily absorbed po. So you can still use this in this type of weather. All right. Now, it's also not only for the hands, but you can use this on your body. So I've been using this lotion since 2014, and it's really, really, really good. I finish one tube every 2 weeks. Ganun po ako kalakas mag-lotion. Ayan. Kasi I put lotion in the morning, and when I take a bath in the evening, I put lotion again. Especially po sa gabi because in the evening, your body's trying to repair and restore healthy cells. So dapat moisturize ka. Ayan. Kaya pagising mo sa umaga, sobrang lambot din na po ng skin nyo. Ayan. So I highly recommend this one. Okay. So apart from the aloe, collagen, and elastin, the reason why it's highly moisturizing is because it has apricot kernel oil, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. Ayan. So if you have a customer looking for vitamin E skincare, you can really recommend our aloe moisturizing lotion. So I just like to know who in this room has been using the aloe moisturizing lotion already. Can you please type 6? Ayan, okay. Even Sir Doy. So it's not only for ladies, guys. Even Nicola is using. Yeah. So it's really, really good, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, sa mga hindi pa po gumagamit, for those people who not yet using it, start using it. You love it. And your husband or your wife or your loved one would love it too. Ayan. Okay. So our next skincare is Aloe First Spray. Right. So Aloe First Spray. Now, the Aloe First Spray, it's a must-have in every bathroom or in every room. Kasi it's not just a spray, it's also a first aid. That's why it's called Aloe First. So it contains more than 80% of aloe vera in this liquid form. It also has bee propolis, which is a natural antibiotic. It also has allantoin and 11 natural plant extracts. Okay, so this spray is designed to suit your skin. Now, in this type of weather in the Philippines or even in the Middle East, it's really good to have this with you. So what I do is, if I'm gonna go out, I don't carry the whole bottle. I refill a small spray, which you can buy from shops, like the Japanese shops or the Korean shops. You can pour that there and you can carry it as a handy spray. Now, for example, kung naiinitan ka, you feel so warm, you can just spray it here sa nape or sa batok. You can spray it on your arms just to feel refreshed. Because after spraying that, you feel really cool. So it has a cooling effect and soothing effect as well. Now, it's also good for minor skin irritations, burns, sunburn after wax treatment or perming. So for example, na paper cut ka and you don't have anything with you, if you have an aloe first in your bag, you can simply spray it as a remedy, as a first aid remedy. So that's also good. And it's also good for sunburns. All right, kung nasunog ka or usually if you're cooking and then you get burned, immediately po spray nyo ng aloe first. It will try to cool it down po. And then because of the aloe vera gel, it also acts, of course, somehow it would help with the healing as well. So napakaganda niya. And because it's in a spray form, it's also easy to apply. So spray mo lang siya and then that's it. You can just lather it on your body. All right. Now, it can also work as a mild disinfectant. So for me, I always carry this with me because I don't want to use yung mga alcohols whenever we go to the mall or go to the grocery. I carry this and then I have another sanitizer, which is from Forever, available in the Middle East before. And that's what I use. All right, so it's really handy with you. Ayan. Yes. Yeah, sa kitchen, especially if you love to cook, diba? Okay. Now, next naman is the deodorant. So, okay. So, sa deodorant naman natin, this is, I think, one of our best sellers in the Philippines because apart from it's a mild deodorant, it does not have any aluminum salt. So, there's no harsh chemicals on it. That's why it's so mild that it does not darken your underarm. All right. And it also helps with body odor, especially right now it's summer. When you sweat a lot, you must have a very good deodorant. But just be careful. It's not an antiperspirant. You still sweat with this deodorant because that's healthy, but it really works with the odor. So wala kang putok or body odor. Ayan. So for some people, they also apply this on their feet before they wear socks. All right. So I have one downline. So funny, but it worked. Hindi lang niya, he did not just apply it under his feet. Nilagay din po niya doon sa shoes niya na mabaho. He applied it on the shoes. And eventually, I think in a week's time, nawala yung amoy ng shoes because of this. So that's really, really surprising. So ganun siya ka-powerful. Now, for men, it's soothing. Maganda din po siya after waxing. It doesn't have that hapde or stinging effect. Okay? And because it has aloe vera again, it has antibacterial properties. Again, the reason why people have body odor is because they start to develop yung mga stored bacteria. Ayan, so it causes the odor. But because this is an antibacterial deodorant, it helps remove the odor as well. And you don't have to worry if you're wearing white clothes because it will not stain at all. I remember when I was in, I think, college here in the Philippines, our uniform was all white on the top. And I was not yet familiar with Forever Living products, and I was using a different deodorant. And what happens is that every time I get my clothes from the laundry, yung underarm po nung aking uniform, it's always yellow. So that's because of the chemical in the deodorant. But here, with the deodorant of aloe vera, of Forever Living, you don't have that yellow discoloration. So it's really, really gentle on the clothes as well. Now, it's a stick. It's in a stick form. So pag in-apply mo siya, it's very smooth, easy to apply lang. It's not messy. Hindi siya yung liquid na it's all over the place. So it's easy. And usually for me, it lasts for 6 to 8 months. Right. So even most of our team, it lasts them for 6 to 8 months. Of course, it depends how often you take a bath. All right. So now you can take one for your underarm, and please do not use the same deodorant for your feet, ha? So you can, of course, buy another one for your feet as well. All right. So who here loves our Aloe Evershield deodorant? Please type 7. Isa lang. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's the best. And it's very economical. Matipid po siya. All right. Okay. So let's move on to the face. Okay. Ito na. Now, feel free to take down notes. And here is the step-by-step skincare for our face. So, number 1 step is, of course, cleansing. Whether you just woke up or you just came from taking a bath, or in the evening before you sleep, you must follow this step-by-step process. And number 1 is cleansing, or yung paghuhugas ng mukha natin. So what can you use for cleansing your face? We have a bar, which is a multi-purpose bar that we can use not only for the face, but also for your body. So you can recommend this for your teenagers, even for the 10-year-olds as well. It's very mild. Now, it's a classic bar soap. It's very economical, matipid po siya because it's not the type of bar soap na when you put on the soap dish, kahit mabasa po siya during your bath, it does not melt easily. All right? So, I remember when I used to buy an X brand, pag nababasa siya or it gets wet with the shower, what happens is it melts so fast. So I think one bar soap for me, it finishes for a week. It's very expensive. Yun. So, but this one, this is very economical. It doesn't melt that fast. All right. Now, it's also suitable for all skin types. So whether you are sensitive, you are a normal skin, you're a combination skin, you have an oily skin, you can go for it. You can use this soap. Okay. Now, the ingredients is this soap is, of course, our aloe vera. It also has avocado oil. So we don't just take any avocado, but we take the dark green avocado because the dark green avocado, it has a high level of good fats or essential fatty acids. And that is very good for the skin. So that's what we have in the soap. Now it also has a lemon scent. So after taking a bath or after washing your face, you can smell that slight lemon scent and oil. So mabango po siya. And of course, it also has vitamins A, C, and E, which is all good for our skin. Okay. Now, like I said, you can recommend this for your 10-year-old if you're trying to introduce them skincare. And it's also best to recommend for those who are undergoing puberty stage because it really helps with the acne. That's really proven. And it's best followed with an exfoliator and a toner, which I will discuss now. Okay, so after you cleanse your face, what's next? You must at least exfoliate 2 to 3 times in a week with our scrub, all right? So let me introduce to you our Forever Aloe Scrub. Now, this scrub is a great natural exfoliator. So why? Because you can use it as often as 2 to 3 times in a week. So for normal scrubs outside, the X brand, they only recommend it at least once in a week because they say that it will harm the skin. But because ours is very gentle and natural, you can use this as often as 2 to 3 times. Now, this is highly recommended for people, especially for the 12-year-olds and for the 20 years old and above, those who would like anti-aging products. Why? Because when you do an exfoliating, you try to remove the dead skin cells on your face. So usually, if you notice, if your forehead has wrinkles, or if there's a black area here, a discoloration, some of those skin are dead skin cells. So you have to remove that so that you try to expose new skin, youthful skin or yung batang skin mo. So we need an aloe scrub for that. Now, this aloe scrub has no drying or damaging effects. And when you use it really afterwards, parang it's like you have a moisturizer as well. So that's what makes it different from other scrubs. And the scrubs are also very tiny. They're called micro beads that they penetrate really through your small or tiny pores. So it does not make your pores larger, but it keeps or it somehow tightens your pores as well. Kasi napakaliit lang ng beads niya. All right, so again, it has an inner leaf gel and pure jojoba seed oil beads, kaya it keeps the moisture on your skin. It also has vitamin C and E, which are antioxidants. Therefore, it helps boost collagen again. That's why it's very good for anti-aging po. Okay, so how do you use this? After washing your face with the aloe avocado soap, you can pat dry your skin and then what I do is I put this scrub on my palm and put a tiny drops of water, and then I mix it, and then I try to scrub my face na. All right, so just try to massage it upwards, even your neck, don't forget your neck. And if you want it on your whole body, that's also okay. You can try to massage it with your fingertips for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can totally rinse it and then again pat dry. That's enough already. All right? So, sino dito yung gumagamit ng aloe scrub natin? Can you please type 8? Yeah. Yeah. And one tip too is if you're also exposed outside under the sun, kunyari, you went to the beach, you went for swimming, immediately pag uwi mo, just do scrub. Use the Forever Aloe Scrub. It will help you not keep yung discoloration, or yung, it will prevent you sa pag-itim. Ayan, so malilesen po. So that's also a tip from me. Okay, now after exfoliating, you can now do a face treatment. So ito na yung mga DIY, yung mga do it your own. So ngayon kasi hindi na uso yung going to the spa, to the salon, kasi nga we're trying to avoid exposure no sa COVID. So you can now do this at home. So what you can do is try to do this at least 2 to 3 times in a week then after your scrub. Now, it's called our facial. So let me just explain how our Forever Facial works. So sa salon kasi or sa spa, usually right now it's very unsafe to go there and go for facial. But in Forever, using our products, it's very safe. And number two, it's also expensive. So usually the service and everything is very expensive. But using our Forever Facial, it's very cost effective. Magaan lang po siya sa bulsa. So number three then, it's time consuming when you go to for a service ng facial. Why? Usually they have a lot of rituals, and then it will take you 45 minutes to an hour and even more. And you even have to go for appointment, right? So somehow it's a waste of time. But in Forever, you can just do this facial at home. So it will take approximately 30 minutes. And it's a DIY. So kunyari you have your husband. So for me, no, my husband or your wife or anybody at home, you can use this as your bonding. So you can do this to each other. Ayan. So maganda siya. And traditional facial also has high levels of chemicals. Of course, they use a lot of acids, antibiotics, whatever, harsh chemicals or ingredients in their facial. So hindi mo alam what's put on your face. But ours, it's 100% natural ingredients, and of course with the aloe vera. Now, in a traditional facial, steam is required, all right? But here, you don't need a steamer. It's just a plus. So, kung may steamer ka naman at home, okay, go ahead. But you don't really need that for this facial. It's very easy. And sa traditional facial naman, sa salon, usually there is pricking. So usually they would force a pimple remover or a blackhead or whitehead remover. They will force it on your pores. And what happens is your pores become larger and it's open to all the dust and the dirt. All right. And it's also painful, very painful. But with our Forever, pricking is not required. All right. And back again to traditional facial, heavy massage is required. Kasi nga yung products nila, they have to heavily massage your face, which is bad for the skin because their ingredients or their products don't penetrate much. Again, nasa outer surface lang kasi. But ours, even with your fingertips, with the light massage, our face absorb it already. Okay. So ano ba tong mask na tinutukoy ko? So our mask is a combination of a mask powder and an aloe activator, which is a liquid form. So what you just need to do is 2 to 3 times in a week, if you have a small bowl or mixing bowl, just take 1 teaspoon of the mask powder and 1 teaspoon of the aloe activator, and then you just have to mix it with a brush or with your spoon, with your teaspoon as well. And then once it mixed and a bit foamy, you can now apply it. Manipis lang, a very thin layer lang on your whole face up to the neck. That's okay. And you can leave it for 30 minutes and you're done. You're done with the mask. All right? Now, for some people naman, like for me, I have this from Dubai pa. Or you can use a facial paper here. What we do is, once I apply this mask on my face, I put this paper, a thin paper, a facial paper, and then I stick it all over or on my T-zone, dito po, sa forehead, tsaka dito, tsaka sa chin. Kasi these area usually have the white heads and the black heads. So I stick it there, and then after 30 minutes, after drying up, I remove them. And then this paper actually removes the black heads and the white heads. All right. So in Dubai, we have a client. We have, I think, a few salons who uses this mask. Kasi they use this for their VIP clients. Imagine, no? So we have an access to a VIP mask. Why? Because those commercial whiteheads or blackheads remover, the black one, the nose strips, they don't actually remove a lot of dirt on your skin. But with our mask, it's so effective. Kaya these are salons that we cater to in Dubai. So it's really, really good. So let me just explain to you how good our aloe activator is. So itong bottle na to, it contains 98% pure inner leaf gel. Okay, in a liquid form. All right. So it acts as a toner, also a cleanser, and also has a refreshing effect. All right. So it's also good as a toner. So here, yan. Right. So once you apply this, gagamit ka lang. If you're gonna do this normally, you can just apply this with a cotton ball or a cotton pad, and then you can just tap it or wipe all over your face and on your neck. Now, what it does is it will tighten your pores. Yung mga malalaking mong pores, they will try to shrink it and make it tighter, so you will have more youthful and beautiful skin. Now, malamig din siya sa face. It's also a bit cool on the face. It's refreshing. And it's also good for moisturizing and softening. All right. So here, for example, kakagising mo lang, you just woke up and probably you'll have a meeting or you need to rush somewhere and you're gonna face people. You don't like people to see your eyes as if you just got out from bed. So what you can do is you can put aloe activator on a cotton pad, and then you can just leave it on your eyes up to here for a few minutes, and then after that, it tries to refresh your eyes already. Hindi ka na mukhang bagong gising. All right, so eliminates fatigue and gives new youth to your eyes. So maganda siyang quick fix. All right, now it can also be used with the mask powder, like I said, kasi it's like an organic facelift, para siyang natural Botox. So talagang mararamdaman mo it lifts your face, no? And it's also restructuring your face. So ang ingredients niyan, aloe gel, allantoin, and vitamin C. So meron siyang antioxidants as well. Okay? Now, the next ingredient or product that we have is the mask powder. So this is how it should look like. So inside, there's a pinkish powder, and you just need to take a teaspoon and take out of that. So, all right? So what it does is, ang partner talaga niya, it's really designed to use with an aloe activator and nothing else. All right, so it acts as a rejuvenating mask, and after 30 minutes, mafe-feel mo siya na parang it tries to tighten your face, and later on when you wash it off, it reduces the appearance of your pores. All right. Now, next is allantoin and chamomile. It soothes and calms your sensitive skin. So usually, if you have this face na puro may redness, Yan, it's also good for that. And it also has albumin and cornstarch, which again is tightening, and kaolin, which absorbs excess oil. So pagkatapos mo talaga itong gamitin, parang bumabata ka. Okay, so imagine if you use this 2 to 3 times in a week. That's how great that is. Okay. Hafiza, marine mask is not good after. Okay, if you would like to use marine mask, that's also good. All right, but this is a different type of mask. If you want something like it's kind of a film type and you want to use a facial paper, this is that option. But if you want a marine mask, it's also good. All right, to use as a mask. Okay, so after mo na mag-mask, next na yung toning. So again, ang toner natin yung aloe activator. So I already explained the aloe activator. That will act as your toner. After you tone your face, you go for moisturizing. Never ever forget this kasi this dictates the youthfulness of your skin. If you're not the type who moisturizes your face, expect in the next 5 or 10 years that your skin will age so much. So what we use here and is available in the Philippines are 2 products, which is first the aloe vera jelly. So yes, this is very popular kasi it's very identical to the actual aloe vera inner leaf gel. All right, so it's transparent, it's jelly-like, it's easy to apply. Now, recommended din to sa mga may acne. So you can mix this with propolis cream. Ayan, so maganda din siya for pimples and impurities. Now, when you apply it on your skin, it actually soothes and moisturizes and conditions. Talagang lalambot po yung skin nyo. So, it's also good for minor burns, athlete's foot, eczema, and psoriasis. All right? And it has a lot of vitamins like vitamin A, C, and E. So, hindi lang siya moisturizer, it also gives the nourishment sa skin. It's a good pre and post sun care. So here kasi we don't have the sunscreen. So this is what I use on top of the moisturizing lotion. So double coating siya. And then it's a good moisturizer. Can be used as an overnight mask. What I do, I refrigerate this. So I have one that is refrigerated. And if I feel like I want to do an overnight mask, I just pull this out and apply it on my skin 2 to 3 times in a week. And then when I wake up, ayun, nakakabata siya. So it's really good. It gives you that glow when you wake up. All right? So this is really a perfect product talaga. So always have this in your bathroom as well. And the great thing about this is it does not stain. Okay, so even if I put this in the night, it does not stain my pillow because it's just transparent. And then, if you use it as your moisturizer naman in the morning, you would notice na medyo malagkit siya or it's a bit sticky. So, I suggest that after you take a shower, after you cleanse and you tone, immediately after you tone po, while your skin is still damp and medyo wet, apply it na. So, para it dries up along with the toner as well. So, it's easily absorbed. All right. Yeah, the mask makes our skin glow. That's very true. Okay. And our last product for tonight is the Aloe Propolis Cream. So, itong cream na to, this is very powerful because I've helped a lot of customers with the Aloe Propolis Cream. So, it's not only an inner leaf gel, which is inside, it also has an active ingredient, which is what we call the propolis. It's a natural antibiotic. So I remember when I was having a lot of acne, this is one of my go-to product. I mix it with aloe vera jelly. And it really dries up the pimple right away. Just in a few days, it gets healed so fast. So I have customers naman whom they use it for skin irritations. Yung may mga skin problems. Ayan. So it's really, really good. Now, apart from these ingredients, it also has vitamin A E and C, which is good for nourishment, no? So it feeds our skin and it moisturizes. And yung propolis, it's not just a natural antibiotic. It also makes your skin very smooth. Makinis siya, malambot, suppler, and it has a beautiful tone and texture. My husband used this for 2 years when he started Forever as his moisturizer. That's why his face is so nice. So, marami nagsasabi sa kanya na his face is very youthful because this is what he used to use as a moisturizer in Dubai because his face was really dry and it had a lot of pimples too. Now, if you have yung mga kate-kate or irritations, redness, you can also apply this because it's a natural antibiotic, antifungal, and it has antiseptic properties. So, ganyan po kaganda yung ating aloe propolis cream, right? So, all of these products that I talked about, we have all of these at home, all right? Because it's really, really important, especially in this business. Okay. Now, of course, apart from all that I've discussed, it will not be a perfect skincare if you don't practice all of these. So, number one is you also need to relax. Kasi if you are a stressed person or if you're usually exposed to stress, it will also affect your skin. Number two, again, eat healthy. So make sure you eat unprocessed foods. Stay away po doon sa mga high in sugar, high in oily foods, ayan, yung mga spicy foods. So these are inflammatory type of foods. So this causes yung mga acne and a lot of skin problems too. So stay away from that. And of course, do your regular exercise, at least 20 minutes in a day. And like what we always practice in Forever, always smile. All right? Because if you smile, you will have less wrinkles. Kasi when you frown, pag palagi ka nakasimangot, there would be a lot of lines on your face. So that's one of the important key, all right, in our skincare. Now, before I end this training, I leave you with this, that beauty, may it be for male or for female, it starts with the clear skin. Because again, our skin is the largest organ and it's the first thing that people would look at, yung face natin, our skin. And clear skin starts with Forever. So if you're not yet using our Forever Living products right now, use them massively. Use as much of our Forever products right now, from the nutrition to the skincare. And trust me, and Forever assures you that they will give you the best results as long as you use them properly and consistently. All right. So I hope you learn from this training.